start with a quick statement from Coach.
Extremely proud of our football team. I love this team whether we win or lose, but because they're just so resilient and there's things going on within our program right now that I wish that we could put out in public and share with everybody how special this group is. And we know that this is the first piece of a sequence of events, is what we're calling it, that over the next couple months will come to fruition. And just really happy that they got to reap the rewards of their labor, because they put in a long season of hard work and they keep trusting the process and resetting no matter what. And they got to feel a win, and hopefully that gets in our veins and we keep going. But just really proud of our football team, the resiliency that they showed.
Questions?
Any of you guys want to comment on first win, getting the first win of the season? How does it feel?
I can't really talk. I got kicked in the throat, but I mean, it feels great. I mean, the whole season so far, Coach has not changed anything. We've been doing the same thing all year, and we were so close so many times, and we just finally got over the hump, and we're gonna keep on rolling off of this.
Andrew, yeah, phenomenal game out there today. All but the receiving touchdown for you. You know, any comment on your game out there today?
I mean, I was just trying to make plays for the offense. Got into a little rhythm and just got my confidence up and was able to make a few plays for our offense.
Is that trick play, the touchdown pass? Is that something y'all been working on?
Yeah, we're working on a little bit, every now and then, but it seemed to work today.
How was it getting back out there this week, Andre?
It felt great. 2 weeks off is way too long for me. I was so antsy. This is the most nervous I've been for a game yet this year, and I was just so ready to play, so anxious, and it felt so good to be back out there and being able to lead my guys.
And the passing game looked pretty good out there today.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's see. Talk about the defense a little bit. For a team that really likes to run the football, you kept them under 100 yards. They had, at the end of the first quarter, they had negative 10 yards. That speaks miles about your defense.
Yeah, our guys did a really nice job of putting pressure on the line of scrimmage and pushing the line of scrimmage back. They got a couple runs, but I really can't remember any just true handoffs that they got. The quarterback made some really good, extended some plays, some all-scheduled plays, and got them some rushing yards. But we challenged our defense, outrush your opponent, and you'll win a lot of football games, and we finally did that. So they did a nice job.
And then, but there and again, in the passing game, they had some explosive plays once there again. But.
Yeah, 9-16 on third down. We got to continue to work on that. But the great thing, again, about a resilient team like this, we talked about playing off each other and playing off each other's strengths. And, there's going to be days when our pass defense looks great and our rush defense doesn't look good. And we've got to figure it out. And these kids never panic, and I panicked, but they didn't panic.
Yeah.
And they figured it out.
Yeah.
And no matter what happened, they figured out the way to get out of it and win a game. So it's part of becoming a winner is what they did today.
What would you say was kind of like the X factor in your rush game today? How were you able to have such a successful rush game?
We challenged those young offensive linemen, and we gave them a couple run schemes this week. And having 2 weeks to work on them, but really hone in on these set runs, and they were able to block fronts all week. I think that allowed them to have a lot of confidence and free them up to just go be physical and play. I thought they did a really nice job, especially when momentum was slipping away from us. They some great runs by Andrew, and I'm sure he's thankful for his offensive line and how they blocked. But to get us out of the hole and to flip the momentum back in our favor.
Clay, run through those last two picks you got there at the end of the game for me a little bit.
On the first one, I had a midpoint. Two of the guys were playing cover two, and I saw that guy really bending, so I know how to work that way, and I was just able to make a good jump on it. Thought I was going to be able to get out and get some yards. Thought I was going to be able to break through that tackle, but just giving me time to get over there and make the play. The second one, I was just playing over top. We had some good underneath coverage. Again, we were in cover two, so I was just playing over top, make sure nothing got over the top of me, and ball just fell in my hands.
How did it feel to be, you essentially ended the game.
Yeah, I ended the game, but it was overall team effort, but it felt good. It felt really good.
Andrew, you had a little bit of experience playing quarterback in high school. Did it feel comfortable getting that ball back in the hands again?
Yeah, a little bit. I just tried to, obviously I played quarterback in high school, so I just tried to go out there and play. I was just back there, with confidence. And
that was a big time. Yeah, it was. I wish we had 19 different camera angles in the sky cam, because he had to. The guy was like a free blitzer in his face, and he had to put enough touch on it, and you actually threw him open. I don't even know if you meant to do that or not, but you threw the receiver open, and it's a great catch by Dantes, but that was a phenomenal play by
You
Andrew.
having flashbacks to high school days?
I did. I was ready to celebrate, like we just won the game, but I know the game just started, so we had to lock back in.
Clay, with the type of receivers that Tennessee State have with Newbold and Smith, what was the game plan coming in against them?
In the passing game is always, as a safety's perspective, keep them in front of you and drive on the ball. We had a great game plan, and we just executed it.
And Andre, I mean, finding the receivers at the right time, having that lead going into the fourth quarter, did that make you feel a little bit more comfortable in the pocket?
Yes, I felt very comfortable as the game kept on going on. I got a little antsy there, like in the second quarter. Took a few hits, and I mean that's just me growing up. I can't let that happen. But as the game went on, I got a lot more comfortable, getting back into the flow of things, and I was able to settle down and settle the guys down, and we were able to go finish the game.
And I guess for all three of the players, this is vindication that the process works. It's just trying to it's just waiting for the right moment.
Definitely.
Right.
Any other questions?
I'm good.